Badr Hari, Badr Hari,
It's a bad boy.
Badr Hari, Badr
Oh, it's a bad boy.
Badr Hari, the man, the myth, the legend. Right here at Mike's Gym. You just got done with a training session. You're back in the spotlight. Your first fight in a year. You've only fought once in the last 2 years. How's it feel to be back on the main stage again?
Yeah, it feels good. You know, after the K1 period, everything was finished. So there was some fighting, but it wasn't on the biggest stage. And now back on the biggest stage, I think Glory is the, we can say Glory is the #1 kickboxing stage in the world. So it feels good. It feels comfortable. It feels where I belong.
A lot of people watching you in America right now don't know too much about you.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself as a person and as a fighter? You get to pick. They don't know anything, right? You could just start with a clean slate.
Yeah, but we have Google. yeah. So, no, like I said, as a person, I am who I am. You know, I'm not a clean sheet, but I'm a person, and it is what it is. As a fighter, I always go for the knockout. You know, I like that. I go for the kill, and don't believe in second rounds. So very explosive, very hungry always, and always in for a good fight.
Let me read a quote to you from 5 years ago. You said on Dutch radio, you said, "I'm able to explode at any moment. I become blind to it all. There's just a certain aggression inside of me which I don't know what to do with, and I don't know where it comes from." Does that still exist?
Yeah, still exists. That's just how I am, you know. When I'm in the ring, you know, I just want to beat people up, you know. It's not like yesterday in the press conference, a lot of people talking about this or that, but I'm an emotional guy, you know. I like to fight. I like to hurt people, you know.
You said in the ring. Did you want to fight Rico yesterday at the press conference?
It's difficult to say, you know.
Really? If you want to beat him up or not?
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah?
Like I said, you know, I'm an emotional guy, and I see everything personally, you know. He sees it as a sport, and he sees it maybe as, you know, it's just a game. But for me, it's not a game, you know. It's all about survival, and it's all about, you know, being strong, you know. It's about your manhood, you know. It's more than just a fight.
So some people, I'm sure little kickboxers out there, look up to you as a role model. Do they need that edge, or is that unique to you?
I think it's good if you have it. I think if you have it too much, it's not good, but it's good to have a little. But, you know, like I said, you know, I'm just a guy who goes all in, you know. I think it's more than just a fight. Every opponent, I see like, you know, it's like it's like my enemy, you know. Need to knock him out, need to hurt him very bad, you know. There's no time to being friends, maybe after, but before, no.
Do you consider yourself a family man now?
I was always a family man.
Yeah?
You know, my family comes first. You know, that's one of the reasons I'm so into fighting, you know, and I'm, like I said, you know, I fight for the money. You know, I have responsibilities. So, you know, that's one of the main reasons when you step in the ring, you know, you're like, I'm feeding my children, you know, so there's no game.
Are you a little bit nervous about this fight?
No, I'm not nervous.
Some athletes say if you're not nervous, you don't care. You have to be a little nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous for the fight. Let me say this, I'm not nervous for the result. You know, I know I'm gonna knock him out. You know, so that's not what I'm nervous. I'm sharp, I'm focused, but nervous no.
You keep saying you're gonna knock him out in the first round. If that somehow doesn't happen.
No, it will happen.
It will happen.
Yeah,
You have no backup game plan.
No, I don't need a backup game plan.
What if you lose?
I don't.
He has a 0% chance.
0.
Wow. You believe that in your head?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Is that how you always approach fights?
Yep. And if you see my fights, I always knock them out.
Yes.
So it's not just talk, you know? I think I got a knockout ratio of 90% or something.
Everyone calls you a little older. You're 31 years old, right?
Old school.
How would the 31-year-old Badr do against the 26-year-old Badr?
He would knock the 26-year-old Badr out.
You're that much stronger.
No, I'm much wiser, you know? So that's what happened. I'm 31. It's still young in fight sports. It's young in the heavyweight division. It's young. You know, in the lighter division, it's maybe getting older.
So why not say I'll fight until I can't fight anymore? I'll make as much money as I can.
No.
Do you want the public to crave you to stay around?
No, listen. I can fight 5 fights in a year if I want.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people asking me, a lot of promoters, you know, come fight, and they're ready to pay. But it's, you know, I don't want to fight a lot. You know, I think you must, you know, keep it exclusive. You know.
So who do you need to be at your fight on December 10th supporting you? Who has to be there?
My family should be there, of course, and that's important. I got some friends coming up, and I think people will be surprised how many people support me. You know.
Rico, at least from what everyone tells us, is at a very high level technically. Where does he rank in your mind with your past opponents from that perspective? How good is he?
If Rico was in the K1 days, he would never be a champion. I can say that definitely, because the competition is really high, the guys are really strong, and he would not be champion. He would be a good fighter, but he would be he never would be champion.
So does it make you angry when people, especially from this country, the Netherlands, say they think he's better than you, they watch him, they think he's at a higher level than you?
Yeah, but which Netherlands? The white folks. Yeah, the white
Anderson Silva said that after the fight. He told Rico, he said you're at a higher level.
Who's Anderson Silva?
Right, he fought you.
Yeah. When?
Back.
Yeah, do you think I trained for that fight?
I don't know.
You didn't see my shape.
We didn't talk before that.
My shape.
I saw your last fight,
No,
Ishmael.
I don't even train for those guys.
What about Ishmael Lant, your
I
last
didn't
fight?
even train for him also.
Did you train for Rico, I hope?
Yeah, I'm training for
Okay.
Rico. Don't worry about that.
So will the Badr that was in the Ishmael Lant fight be able to beat Rico?
It would be a hard fight.
Yeah.
No, of course, listen, Rico is a fit guy. He's fit. He's not strong, he's fit. You know, and his condition is
His legs are like this.
yeah, but it's not hard, it's just big, you know, and if you see he don't damage people, you know?
Yeah.
He's just conditionally wearing them out. And that's what happens with all his opponents.
So isn't it hard to knock someone out, though, when you're saying, I'm going to knock him out in the first round, and in his brain, he's thinking, I just want to get to the second, third round where I can win this.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you a small thing, you know, in fighting. If you don't survive the first round, there is no second round.
Yeah. But it's hard to hit someone that doesn't want to be hit if that's your only goal is to play defense.
Yeah, but he will be hit. He will
Yeah?
get hit. Yeah, of course, man. Listen, you only cannot hit people who are invisible. He's not invisible. He's standing in front of me.
Yeah.
So he will get hit.
Yesterday, at the end of the press conference, what was that about? How would you describe? You just didn't respect him?
No, man. I don't give a fuck about him.
Earlier in the press conference, you said you respected him as a fighter. You don't respect him as a person?
No, man. Why should I go to? It's a press conference.
Yeah.
So you talk up with the press. When we finish talking with the press, I'm done.
Well, you've done 100 of these. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I did 1 million.
But you stood face to face with most of those guys. Some of them you punched.
Yeah.
At least you didn't punch him.
So maybe that's why it was a good reason not to face him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Thanks for your time.
You're more than welcome.
And thanks for not hitting me, right? I'm pretty annoying.
No.
All right.
You just have the Rico Verhoeven haircut, but
Pre-order now at UFC.tv/Glory Collision. Coming December 10th, Rico versus Badr in Glory Collision. Glory's reigning and undisputed champion Rico Verhoeven versus Kickboxing's bad boy, Badr Hari, is back. Rico versus Badr in Glory Collision, December 10th. Pre-order now at UFC.tv/Glory Collision.